Hey there guys, welcome back. Today it's time to do our monthly testing video. This is going to be our September testing. If you're new here, every month I test all the life safety systems and backup systems I have installed at my house. That includes both fire alarm systems, both the fire alarm system in the garage as well as the fire alarm system in my house. We also will test our automatic backup generator setup to make sure that's all working as it's supposed to. Starts up, transfers, does all that. And we'll test all of the emergency lighting and other backup power supplies. This time I'm going to be doing it a little special. Not only I'm going to be doing the normal requests as far as what devices to activate each system by, like I do every month, but I'm also going to be doing another request, which was to do this at nighttime in the dark, to watch the fire alarms at night, and the generator transfer, all of that sort of stuff. It may look light out here, but it is indeed dark. The camera's actually making it look a little lighter than it really is. Okay, so now as far as which points to activate the systems by, I'm actually going to be doing two different requests because I had two people request two different things, which I like both of them, so we're going to be taking one idea from each suggestion. So for the house, we're going to be doing the second floor corridor smoke detector, and for the garage system out here, that request in particular said to do this pull station, but I also had a lot of people saying to do the tower pull station. So I think we better do the tower pull station. So let's get right to it and start off with the system in the house. Don't even get me started on these stairs. I'll talk about that later on in the video. Okay, so second floor corridor device. I heard the door shut. This chime strobe's good. Primary bedroom here. That's good. Spare bedroom. It's good. Office. It's good. Hallway level 2. Fire door let go. Okay, my bedroom here. That device is good. Garage. We should probably shut that vent. That's making it extra loud outside. You see, that device is good. Holy asparagus. Before we finish up with that system, we'll make sure it put this system into the supervisory. Which it did indeed trip this module. Which, there we have, active supervisory fire alarm in-house. So that's all good. You can see all the strobes. Kind of cool. We'll check the horn strobe in this shed here. You can see that is good. replacement device here. Good. That guy's good. There you can see our activated relay. That did shut the furnace down. Zone enunciation is correct. There we go. All right, we can go for system reset here. And we'll wait for this relay to go back to normal, which will then bring our furnace back on. That was the relay in the panel that went back. All right. Here we go. That means our door here will also hold back open. It's kind of noisy, kind of have to push it up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Is that a pre-alarm? Yup. That is a pre-alarm. We are at, uh-oh, and we're going up in percentage. Uh-oh, 67%. 92%. We are watching a pre-alarm in action. 98%, oh no. We're going into alarm, 100%. Yup. Well, there you go. I'm not sure if I've ever got to show a pre-alarm actually in action before, so that was pretty cool. You can see the percentage rising till we hit 100 and boom, into full alarm. Okay, we'll try this all again. Well, anyways, with that, assuming this now stays reset, we can now go out and test our garage system, which, as I said in the start of the video, we're going to be doing the request that asked for the tower pull station to be the one used to activate the system. We are normal for now. Hopefully we stay normal. Okay, so now we're gonna do the garage, and I did check my phone, and we did indeed get some power on when the system was reset and power off notifications, as well as the email. So that's all good. We got the text messages, so those relays are working as they should. Now let's head up the tower over there and set off this garage system. For that, I need a screwdriver to reset it. Okay, let's go ahead and pull our tower pull station. Almost fell down. So first things first, before I even do these buildings, I'm going to check the house, make sure it went into supervisory, and I know the others are going to be home soon, so I'll acknowledge that one so they don't have to keep listening to it. that worked properly. So I'll silence this Building B fire alarm. You can see that's the monitor module monitoring that garage system. So now we'll check the rest of our devices out in the garage. You can see both our outdoor strobes up here are good. The blue one for building enunciation is working, as well as the white one over here. Why don't we start over in this building, since I don't have my big keychain, so I had to grab a specific key to it. Okay, that's good, and it's loud, so I'm gonna leave. Main area horn strobe's good. Storage room strobe. That's good. This device is all good. So we can go ahead and silence this system. And we'll do a system reset. Alright, with that fire alarm part done, now we're going to do what I think might be the cool thing tonight, which will be the generator test in the dark. So I'm going to have a camera going in here as well as a camera outside, so we can see from the inside and outside of the building what it looks like with basically a simulated nighttime power outage. I'm going to activate the generator by pulling the control fuse in here. Smack it enough, it'll open. So I know I need to get a switch on here to stop pulling this fuse manually. I do fully intend to do it, but for now I'm just going to pull that fuse. That'll lose power to the control circuits as well as the coil for this main utility power contactor, so it will effectively cause a power outage. So I'm going to have this camera, the camera in the garage. So let's go ahead and get this started. Power out in 3, 2, 1. Power out in 3, 2, 1. All right, we are now powered up on generator power. You can see the generator started and you can see the load transfer in the building. So this whole garage building, all the outside lighting like this pole here, gazebo, tower, that's all now powered on the generator. You can see our utility contactor there has let go, and our generator contactor is now pulled in, energized. So that has this whole building ran on generator power. All the emergency lighting would have came on briefly, but we'll check on that separately later. That powers the heat pump. Everything as usual. We can open up the generator building, see how it's running. Our exhaust fan is running, that's good. Damper open. We'll leave that unlocked as we will need to come back in there later. We can check on my phone. Oh, no, my phone's not in my pocket. Never mind. I was going to say we can see how long it's been running for if we look at the app, but that's okay. I think we'll restore power. We'll have another 30 seconds with load still on it, or so, 20 seconds, something like that. Then another minute and a half before it shuts down, so that's good enough for a monthly test. All right, let's go ahead and put our fuse back in and watch the process of transferring back over. Okay, we are back on utility power. Okay, so now our generator running here. You see, return cool down. And we've been running for 3 minutes, 55 seconds. I think it might stop when you restore power. It doesn't count the cooldown because it's not going up at this point. Anyways, I'll skip forward to when the generator shuts down. Okay, there you have it. That is all good for our generator testing. So now that the generator's tested, now let's test what comes on in between when the power goes out and when the generator starts, and also if the generator fails to start, and well, for the house there is no generator, so what stays on the entire power outage? And that would be the emergency lighting. So we've got quite a few different emergency lights to test. So we'll start with this garage building out here, and then we'll head into the house and check those ones. I had some complaints as I didn't get this monthly testing video out until what will be this Saturday, and it's because I've been working on these stairs here. I had to completely replace the bottom of the stringers. They rotted out. At first it was just the railing was loose. You can see now it's super solid, but it was loose, so I thought, oh, it's just this comb board it's drilled into. So I started poking around at the bottom of that. Sure enough, that was rotted out. So I took off this whole piece of trim here, this comb board, and then I find the stringer underneath is rotted out. So great. Now the stringer's toast. Then I found that it's more than just the stringer, and it's basically pretty much this whole corner of the deck. You can see where it's new wood. I had to replace this whole thing, so I had to scab together the main beams that run down here, the main joists, 2x8s or 2x10s, can't remember. 4 of them, had to scab that together, get that strong again. Had to completely rebuild this entire corner and make new stringers, so I had to cut new stringers and then scab a 2x6 beside them. So I had to redo that whole thing, had to replace this whole piece of comb board, replace the comb board on the edge here, replace the comb board on the edge here. Everything that you see here had to go. 2017 deck, and that's why you don't have your wood, even if it's pressure treated, sitting right on concrete. There should be something in between there. So this is all 2017 wood, completely gone. So this is all that had to go. So not very good that I had to do all this, but that's why this video took longer to get out, because for the last 2 or 3 days I've been working on replacing my stairs and lower deck. Anyways, let's do our emergency lights starting out here in the garage. Okay, so we've got this emergency light circuit. That's gazebo and tower. Guess that will do some of them. That made it pretty damn dark out there. We have this emergency light circuit, and we'll do our generator building, and I think that's it. We'll do our lighting circuit too, though, to actually make it dark in here. So we're full emergency lighting mode now. You can see our exit sign emergency combo up here is working good. Sorry, these lights would be off. Those on a different circuit. Now we are on full emergency lighting. So you saw that combo was good. This Lumicell unit up here, that's working. We can already tell through the window this one's working, but we will double check it. It's not very often that we do this at night, so this is a good test. You can see that guy's all good. Make our way down to this end. We don't have one in this room anymore. Haven't for a while. This guy up here, that's all good. Check our washroom. These lights might still come on. Nope, they're off. That guy's good. Okay, well that's pretty scary. It's dark out here. This is our outdoor unit up here. See, that guy's working. Take a look in our generator building. If it's grainy, I am at ISO 12,800, so yeah. And you know what? I don't know if I want to go over there. It's dark. Can I see if it's on? No, you're really going to make me go over there. I don't have a key. I put that key back. Alright, I see light under the door. That's good enough for me. Alright, let's turn these breakers back on. Okay, that's got everything back to normal in here. I'm also going to do UPSs. I haven't done those in a little bit, but we've got some in the house to do, so we'll do our house emergency lighting. Starting off in this shed under the deck, we've got our exit sign emergency combo here. That guy's good. Now for the basement of the house. I think I'm going to pretty much turn off all the lighting down here so we get to see it more realistically. Okay, there we go. So I'll start here in the garage. That'll test the unit in there, as well as this remote head in the hallway. Okay, that's got this guy working good in here. And this remote head in here is working good. You can see it actually lights up the hallway quite a bit down there. Lights up the back door here. I'll leave that guy on and I will test this unit up here. There we go. You can see the difference that one makes that way. And this way. So that guy is working good. I've got the combo in my room up here. Down here, I should say. This guy is working good. You can see that lights it up quite a bit down here. I know I still got the blue light on over there, but ow, the door just hit me. Anyways, and I'm stepping on shoes. Those aren't even my shoes. Whose shoes are those? Okay, now we've got the one in here, which does this remote head out here. See, that guy's working good. See, this room is lit up good down here with that remote head there. So that's all good. That guy down there is super bright. Now I'm going to do the two of them that are upstairs. Again, I'll make it a little bit darker. Firstly, this one here. That guy is good. Makes a pretty big difference. Now we'll do the one down the hallway. Here you go. I would test the UPS behind the TV, but that one automatically tests itself weekly or daily. I don't know, whole bunch. However, the ones out in the garage don't, so I'm going to test those UPSs to make sure they're all good. They don't need to last long, they just need to last long enough until the generator starts, is realistically all they're ever going to need to last, but we'll check on them, make sure they do work. Firstly, one of the most important ones, because it keeps all the data going out here, is the one up in the ceiling up there, which is on, I don't know, a circuit. Yep, that's it. I can hear it. So that one's working. You can see it's keeping our data going. I've got one back here for this computer, the computer that's not even on. That's working though. Maybe it's not working. You know what? It might not be working. Something might be up with that one. We'll revisit that. Both of these ones aren't actually doing anything. They're just waiting for a job. I've got one in the storage room here. This one keeps the security camera system going, which I believe it's on circuit 10. So it's one of these ones. Not that one. That one. Okay, so that actually is testing two of them. That's definitely testing this one here. That's keeping the security cameras going. And then I've got one that keeps the stereo going, as well as the projector. And we'll see if that's beeping down there. There's a fridge here too, but it does not keep the fridge on, because the fridge is not that much of an emergency to keep that going. Yep, so that guy's going. It's keeping the subwoofer going, this amplifier, as well as our main receiver stereo. But you can see the fridge here is plugged into the surge protection only side. So if you open this here, there's no light in that fridge anyways, never mind. So that should have them all tested. What's going on with this one here? I honestly have no idea. I think it's probably dead, but this computer's pretty much dead too, so I don't care. It's still beeping as if it's alive though. That's what I don't get. If I plug this in here, it's either alive or it isn't. Yeah, we got problems here. I don't think this guy's on. Like, what if I plug directly into it? I don't know. I don't know, guys. Official answer, I don't know. Oh my god. That one might just be dead, and am I gonna do anything about it? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. The only ones that matter is that one in the ceiling for the data, the one in here that keeps the security camera going, and then the one here that keeps the stereo going. More so, I need it for surge protection, but it's also annoying if I'm watching a movie and the power goes out, even if it just blips for a second and the projector shuts off, it takes a while to start back up. And trust me, I've had that happen before. I've been watching Netflix and the freaking power's dipped out and the projector has gone completely out. Okay guys, well, I think that's going to be it for that one. That's got both fire alarm systems, all of the emergency lighting, the generator, UPSs, all of that, all tested, and everything except for that one UPS right there worked out okay. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think I've said that once or twice. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And also make sure to let me know where you want to see, or what devices you want to see used to activate each system in next month. And if it's one I like, well, I'll go ahead and do that one. Anyways, with that said, if you do have any other comments, questions, feel free to leave those down below. And if you do enjoy the channel, make sure to subscribe. Also, if you are interested, I do have an Instagram account at Pickle700 for bonus content, stuff posted earlier than you see it on the YouTube channel, that sort of thing. Alrighty guys, thanks for watching.